Hey, just recording a quick video for Friday's breakdown. Kind of a sad day. I kind of forgot what my goal really was. I was in profit, took it, then I gave it back, and then I even gave back another trade. So ended up being a really negative day, maybe even negative like 6 or 7,000. So I gave back most of the week's profit. Kind of sad. Very sad really, because I was up 300. I was ahead of schedule in reality, but it's a little bittersweet. I did request the 3 payouts. 2 are approved, 1 is still pending, so I'll be above break even on any investment with futures. But I just have to remember to focus on the goal, bro. When you get between $200 $400 a day, you can just stop. You can legitimately just stop. That's all you need left to pass your take profit trader challenge. If you average $200 to $400, if you average $200 $400 a day over those next 10 days, that's how you're gonna get to another payout of possible 14K. And you need to really just lock in on the possibility. The first day when you come back next week, just risk $50 on that first trade. That's it. One contract. Work your way up to earning the $200 a day. Sad, but it is what it is. Just to add to that video, I think God was testing me today. Basically, I did this to myself. He gave me everything I would ever want. He put me ahead of schedule as far as where I need to be to get my payouts, and I spit in his face by over leveraging, over risking, keep trying to push my edge. I took off the stop out on those accounts, so I lost more than I'm comfortable with. So next week is a very strict protocol. It's going to be okay to lose accounts, right? But what I don't like is any account that was close to payout getting losing a lot of money off of them. It's not okay. So again, we're shooting for 250 a day. Once we're up at 250, we're done trading, okay? Because Bruce, you have more than 10 accounts. You know what I'm saying? So you have 16. 16 times 250. Just do the math. 16 times 250. It's about 2,500 times 10. Plus another 5 would be 3,750. It's going to be $4,000. So if you can't stop at $4,000, you'll never stop. The reason that number is good is because that's how much you really need to make per day in order to make the 50K goal that you have. So just be consistent. Aim for 250. That's your official number. Once you're above that, don't touch the accounts anymore. The $300 days, they're cool. I do like the $300 days, but that needs to happen within one trade or one to 2 trades. It doesn't need to be you finish trading and once you stop a trade and you're at 200 and change, don't risk it. It's not worth it. It's trailing drawdown. You're proving you can get paid. Don't risk it. Don't put the risk on. So this was my worst day so far, having all these accounts, because it's the first day that I copy traded across all accounts and had such a big loss. So this is really like an ego hit, especially because my birthday is this weekend. But I didn't lose any accounts. 3 to 4 of them I may lose. 2 of the ones I just got paid on, they had $600 drawdown. I went up $280, right? So I could have more $900 drawdown, and then I lost $600 like an idiot, right? Or I lost $900 technically. So I'm down $600 for the day overall, or $500 in those accounts. But in reality, I only have $50 of wiggle room. So now I can only take a 1 micro trade, and I gotta be right. I might lose those accounts, and that's just $80 lost, but I got the $2,000 payout. So technically, that's me recouping $1,900 or $1,800 on my $80 investment or my $100 investment. And that I can do that consistently. That's fair. So now the next step is next week, depending on how these Mathers checks look, you're gonna buy some challenge accounts. You're gonna trade them in groups of 4, right? You have about 16 accounts. You have an ability. If you just lose the first trade, you may lose about 2 to 3 of them, right? Maybe 4 of them actually. So that means you want at least 8 accounts. So next week, we're going to focus on having 3 groups of 4 accounts. And we're going to try to get all of them passed. So that way we can have some backups. Because backups would be crucial so we could always be getting paid out. That's the goal. Always have accounts being paid out. If you're willing to pay an $80 fee to be in drawdown, you better be willing to pay $30 to have a fresh account. It's simple. Cancel out those $80 accounts when they're too close to drawdown. That's a lesson I learned. And finesse the system. Keep trading. Keep managing risk. Today's problem was, by the time the real breaker trade came, you weren't interested. You saw the long, you saw it, but you took other trades, and by the time you got profit from trading against the trend, you weren't done with the day. You kept trying to push your edge, and you saw you were up to $52,000 in your top account, right? Now you're down to 51,100. So that's a $900 swing, meaning the trailing drawdown is cut. So that means now I can only get to 49,500 with that account. I have $1,500 left of playroom in that account, because when you're doing really well, you're supposed to cut. You're supposed to cut the profits, take the profits. I learned that lesson. I'm gonna go into the weekend being very reflective. My friend sent me a video on rejection block, so I'm gonna make sure that I add that to my arsenal. I have to be looking for my unicorn setup, and that rejection block is the first thing that actually sets it off. Today, the rejection block actually came off of midnight close, and I was just like, I don't have enough confirmations to trade this off midnight close. Now I do. Rejection block. Just trade the rejection blocks as well. The rejection block is what equals turtle soup. So turtle soup entries are rejection blocks, and the second entry is the unicorn entry is a breaker block. Those are your two entries. That's all you need. If you want to be ahead of the time, use the one. Once you get to the unicorn, you can get up to 3. Simple. When you're right, you make money. Just be consistent. 250 a day is the goal. You did that today, but you weren't grateful. Next week, make 250. Stop. Just keep making 250. Stop. If you do that, that's 14K in April. 14K in April. I don't know what else you're gonna say about that.